You've tuned in to the Brian Thomas Podcast. Don't check the dial. This is the right station. This episode is about Nelson. Nelson is an immigrant from Venezuela. Always wanted the American dream. He came here and he's doing it. He's a paralegal, he's a fashion model, and he is clawing his way to the top. So I hope you enjoy. And make sure you tell me how much you enjoy by DMing me, leave a message, and subscribe. Have your grandma subscribe too.
Mi nombre es Nelson Garcia and I'm from Venezuela.
So, as an immigrant here in the U.S., what are the obstacles that you have experienced so far?
Since the very beginning, I'm assuming once you put a step in this country, being an immigrant is a challenge for you. And as an immigrant, when I came to the United States, of course, you get here without, for example, in my case, without hope, because I was fleeing from past persecution in my country. I was so overwhelmed about the situation that was happening with me when I was in my country. And for me, being here in the United States, I knew since the very beginning was going to be hard, and hard in so many ways, like dealing with myself, dealing with the fact that I was here in a situation where I wasn't able to work or have, authority or to work legally in the United States. That was actually one of my first obstacles, but I overcome that, finding help from actually immigrants like me, who put me in the right path, in the right way. They just give me the opportunity to look for lawyers or people that were working in organizations with immigrants that actually helped me to overcome that fact that I wasn't able to work in the United States.
Okay, relax. So let me just do one thing. Yeah, don't be afraid to pause, because I'm gonna edit it together, so it'll all sound amazing when I'm done. So don't be afraid to pause if you lost a thought or something. And come back to it.
Okay.
Just gonna move this a little bit.
So maybe I should sit here.
Yeah, sit over there, Brian. It's like the pressure is on now. Right?
So, as an immigrant and as a person of color, what are the obstacles and what is your truth that you can contribute to the society nowadays?
I believe that every single person of color or an immigrant in this country have obstacles, and those obstacles, for example, I will be just taking in consideration my what it's happening with me or in my life is, for example, in terms of job, you sometimes feel that only because of the fact that you're an immigrant, you will not get the same benefits or the same position that someone who is actually an American or it's part of this country. So what I always do is and I think I think this about my personal situation and what others could probably passing through is that, listen, it doesn't matter if you're, Venezuelan, if you're Colombian, if you're African, if it doesn't matter. The fact is we are human beings and we are capable of doing what we want, regardless any race, any type of color or nothing. And what I do in terms of my job or any other situation that I've been put in, in under the wall, because I'm not, hold on.
Let him talk, Brian, go over there.
No,
go over there. So,
because I'm watching him.
He naturally wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
So he's got to look at it, because otherwise his eyes start to wander.
All right.
Okay. And don't worry, I'm gonna cut this. So
Okay.
it's gonna be very.
fine.
It's gonna
You're
be.
doing well.
we're actually looking for more like one-liners. So don't feel like you have to give a really... It
A statement, okay.
More statement.
Okay.
Little things.
Okay.
You're doing great. I promise you, I'm an editor. It's going to be done.
Okay. So, you tell me.
Okay, Brian, continue.
Who is Nelson Garcia?
Nelson Garcia is just a human being who, since the very beginning, wanted to do or be the best version of himself. It was sad in this case for me that when I was back in my country, I felt that I wasn't able to be that version of myself because of a lot of, facts around society, family, stigmas. It was something that it couldn't allow me to perform myself the way that I wanted to be. So here in the United States, I realized that I had that opportunity not only to discover myself, but to give something to people, people and the persons that I shared my life with. I was able to see that I was actually a good person. I was actually, a lover, a friend, somebody that you can actually trust because I knew myself. I believe despite what is going on right now in terms of politics and society and, just the regular day by day and the situation that is happening right now here in the United States, I feel like home here because I grew up, I learned from myself, I learned from others, and I'm still doing it, regardless and despite what is going on right now, which is so overwhelmed. But that's when you have to give the best of yourself. When you're put in as a society in this position and in this situation, that's when you have to be better in order for you to overcome all this madness and this sadness and everything that is, hitting us. It's when you have to do and you have to be the best version of yourself, because that's going to help the society. Of course, it's going to help you to grow and be a better person.
That was so good.
I have one more.
Wait, okay, go. This is the last one. And then I gotta have the points. Go ahead.
And then,
That was so good.
So I want you to embrace being Hispanic and whatnot. And I want you to, what is your message to the Hispanic community? In Spanish.
En español, ok, me encantaría. Pues mi mensaje a la comunidad española, latina, es que tenemos demasiado que ofrecer. Y dependiendo de todas las circunstancias y de todas las situaciones que puedan estar pasando o que podamos estar pasando en nuestros países o que estemos aquí en los Estados Unidos, pienso que no deberíamos opacarnos por el hecho de sentirnos que no somos o que no pertenecemos a este país. No, simplemente y siempre lo he pensado así y lo pensaba muchísimo cuando estaba estudiando Derecho. Y decía que, ¿por qué? O esto también tiene que ver mucho con religión. Decía, ¿por qué tenemos que encerrarnos a nosotros mismos o poner estas barreras y estas fronteras y decir que nosotros somos de un país específico, de un sitio específico? Todos somos seres humanos. Todos convivimos en el mismo planeta. Todos tenemos las mismas necesidades, los mismos sentimientos, las mismas querencias. Y que seamos de un país o de otro no nos hace más o menos que todos. Todos somos las mismas personas, todos tenemos los mismos sentimientos y pues a las personas que están acá en los Estados Unidos de la comunidad hispana, pues den lo mejor de ustedes, sigan adelante, nunca pierdan la fe porque creo que es lo primordial y lo principal. Cuando uno tiene seguridad y fe en lo que está haciendo, pues todo puede salir bien y todo va a resultar siempre y cuando uno no se venza y no se rinda.
That was great, right? Next week, it's just going to get better. Akira Armstrong, a full-figured African-American female choreographer, entrepreneur. I mean, I could just go on. She's the founder and CEO of the Pretty Big Movement. And what a genuine, incredible person. She had us all bawling and crying mid-interview with our amazing producer, Brian Rubiano. So you're gonna wanna watch.
As a child growing up, I wasn't able to identify with hardly anybody on television, in movies. It was really difficult to connect with someone, and it wasn't until I came across a really, really great movie written by the amazing Spike Lee, which was School Days. So my purpose on this earth is to serve as a server, a choreographer, a mentor, a leader, and potentially one day be a mother.
Subscribe, DM me. Let's keep moving forward, people. Nam Yoho Renge Kyo. I know all the extra. Like, why do the extra? It's me.